World found. You're not going to play some Fortuna offline when it releases today after the stream, are you? No. No, I'm going to save all my Fortuna-ing for tomorrow morning. Yeah. Wait, what is that? Microtransactions in a full-price game? It's just cosmetic stuff. And you actually earn the currency for the cosmetic shop when you do things in-game. So, yeah. You can't even buy the currency right now. You only earn it in-game. Lucky, I know, right? Techlios, I gotta check it out again, but I saw some stuff that looked really interesting. But I need to see it in English. So. Well, there's no question the FOV is better than it was, but it's still pretty bad. Let me go to a place where I can see stuff I've already seen. The FOV right now is supposed to be 90, which is a little better than it was. Like when we first got into Fallout 76, when the beta opened, like it was really bad. Then what happened is people could use the INI to make a better FOV, which we did. We were one of those people. But unfortunately, man, it looks really bad when I move. Why does it look so bad? Is that motion blur? I don't know what that is. So yeah, what they did was they went back and they locked the FOV, but they raised it a little bit apparently. So what I'm doing right now is kind of seeing like seeing how it is. What is FOV field of view? Yeah. It doesn't look like 90, does it? Now, another trick we can do is this, which helps a pretty good amount. Like, that is not nearly as...
near us?
What's up?
There's somebody here.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi, Cone.
What's up? Yeah,
Ho,
sorry.
ho.
Don't mind me. Yeah, I'm just talking to some people around me, and, you know, there's no push to talk, so...
Yeah,
sorry.
no worries. It's all good. I just thought I had everybody muted.
Now, I gotta admit, I wasn't gonna play this game in the third person, but this is much better FOV.
Yeah, I have. I love how just a random person...
I think we just went out of his range. That's pretty funny. Oh yeah, yeah. Our mic activates when you shoot. Like the thing is it's important to mention that Bethesda, for some reason, was not going to include FOV, but then as of last night, they actually updated their thread saying they were going to put in or excuse me, PTT, not FOV. They said that they were going to be putting PTT into the game, most likely before release. So that's good at least. So we should be getting FOV. I said FOV again. PTT.
Okay, trade.
Whoa!
I find the thing I want.
That's awesome. What is PTT? Push to talk. Push to talk. Right now the game is open mic. So it just yeah, it's push to talk. So, or excuse me, it's just open mic. So anytime I talk, everyone around me hears me.
Mr. Farnham's out of control. Evacuate civilians. Shut down those supervisors. Once they're dealt with, they'll visit the server.
Uh-oh.
Violence will not be tolerated.
Jerk. Man, it's going to be wild because from the looks of it, I'm going to have to switch between third and first person. The FOV is just not good enough for me to be in first person the whole time. Damn. That is weird. Thankfully, when I am in third person, it's a lot better. So that's good. Could be worse. Could be worse. And of course, if we go in a place, we can just go to first person. So. Still though, man. Still sucks. Did I test the INI fix that's actually unfixed? I mean, no, but everyone's told me the INI fix doesn't work anymore. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Should probably go into team only. Oh, don't do that. No, don't do that. Let's see. Escape. Menu. Settings. Audio. None. There we go. Did I finish Thronebreaker? Not yet. No. Are the devs trying to torpedo their own game? You know, it's really funny that you say that. Like, I do wonder if there's some people at Bethesda that are like, for some unknown reason, trying to not have 76 be a success. Like, but, I mean, the people at Bethesda are not, they're not dumb people. They've been doing this a long time. And they're making decisions with this game that just doesn't make any sense publicly. Like, it just, you look at it and you're just like a good example was their justification for not having PTT. It was one of the most just like asinine responses that I've almost ever seen from a developer, where it was just like so devoid of any thought, no research. It was just wild. What was their response? Basically, the response was, we don't want to put push to talk in the game because we want a more immersive and realistic experience that encourages people to use it. Something along those lines. And the thing is, though, is if they had put even a second's worth of thought into it, they would realize that there's literally nothing good about having an always-on mic. Especially an always-on mic that you don't even tell the people playing your game is always on. It just gets to the point where you're like, is somebody that is playing games making this decision, or is somebody that's making money making this decision? Because it's just becoming clearer and clearer that the people making decisions on this game are not the people that are actually playing the game. And it's wild. It's just kind of like, and then that comes back to your original question, where it's like, is Bethesda actively trying to torpedo their own game? And crazy enough, in some ways the answer is yes, but they don't even know it. Like, there are people in Bethesda making decisions for this game that don't even realize that they are making catastrophically poor decisions. And I don't even think it clicks in their head that they're like, they're alienating their player base. They're going to torpedo sales of this game. They're ruining a lot of people's opinion on the Fallout franchise as a whole. It's just wild.
Automated message.
Yeah. As Lance of Vault said, it's just Bethesda's very out of touch now.
Good job.
It's starting to feel that way. It's starting to feel like just they're no longer agile enough as a company to do what they need to do to make products that everyone wants to play. They may just be like too big, too many moving components, too many people that have to approve features, too many people to go through when things are changed. It just seems like they're no longer they no longer really care about the player experience and are more concerned about like the money making experience. But again, like, I haven't mentioned this, but it is important to mention, like, at the end of the day, I love Bethesda. I love Fallout. I want this game to be amazing. It's just, I can't just ignore all the massive issues with it, though. And especially, like, the part that's really killing me here is I'm looking at this FOV, and I'm asking myself, can I even spend 50 hours playing a game with this FOV? I don't know, man. Like, I don't know if my head's, like, even now, in just staying in first person, I'm starting to get a little bit of a headache. Man, just watching you play with this FOV is making me feel sick. I know, dude. Man, I don't know. This is just, it's such a shitty situation Bethesda's putting us in. They couldn't make it clear that they just don't care about PC gamers and their experience. I don't know, dude. I don't know. The problem with the game so far is stopping me from pre-ordering, and it's a shame because I want to like it. I know, dude. I know. Me too. Me too. It's legit making me sad, man. Ashap says people are overreacting way too much about the FOV, in my opinion. See, Ashap, I don't know, dude. Like, it's seriously getting to the point where it's like making my head a little uncomfortable playing in this FOV. And I think it's kind of legit if you can't play a game to be pretty frustrated with the FOV. I mean, I think that's a real issue. I don't know, man. I don't know. FOV has never bothered me that much, this friendly spatula. Well, the problem with me is if the FOV is bad enough, I'll start getting headaches. Like, and that's my biggest concern, dude. And it's the kind of thing where if you do end up getting a headache from it, like, you'll have that headache for hours. And I know some other people are like me on that. Many of you aren't. And good vibes to you. I wish I was that way too. But for me, man, like, if I try to play a game in a really bad FOV for too long, like, my eyes and head will start hurting. And I'm just worried that this is like, this may be the first time that kind of chases me away from a game. Dan's Gaming can't play it because he gets sick. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, dude. That's what I'm talking about. What's the ideal FOV? Around like 100-ish, I'd say. Is probably good. Yeah. Modmoto says, you don't take me as FOV drama queen, Co. None of the Fallout games so far had official FOV sliders. That's true, but in every single Fallout game before this, I would edit my INI to improve my FOV. I've never used the default FOV in a Fallout game. Ever. Yeah. Yeah. Never. So, I don't know. No, they took away the ability to edit the INI. You can't fix the FOV anymore. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. 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 Mm-mm-mm-mm. Sarah mentioned you can still edit the INI file. No, that was before the last patch. Yeah, you can still edit the INI files, but they don't take anymore, from what I understand. Sarah, is that different? What are you talking about? Is my 100% playthrough canceled? No, not at all, dude. If I have to play this game in third person, like with the camera zoomed out, that's what I'll do. Like I'm not gonna let poor decisions by Bethesda take me from my Fallout. Just saying. Sarah, can you talk in mod chat, please, and stop talking in main chat where I'm missing everything you're saying? I'd appreciate it, bud. Other than the FOV co, are you still enjoying the game and how different it is from previous games? Well, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things I do really like about this game. So, yeah. Co, I'm in-game using 105 FOV right now. I just created a notepad. Wait, what, Sarah? What do you... Hold on. What did you do exactly? I'm okay. So apparently Suro may have found a way around it, but I'm not quite sure what he's talking about. Created a notepad and copy pasted all the INIs, but then what? Pretty sure I've seen one of those rats in my house. I know, right? I know. We're just gonna walk down this road. Instead of using the provided INIs. Oh, no. Oh. That's weird, Sarah. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know why that would work and why it wouldn't just work normally in that case. Weird. But hey, that's great. If there's a way for us to make the FOV better, like, that's... Honestly, at this point, push to talk in FOV, and I'm happy. Like, there's a lot of other problems with this game, but if I get push to talk and FOV... it doesn't even need to be an FOV fixed by Bethesda. Just an FOV that works. Like, I'm good to go. Did I uncheck read-only? Oh, no. I didn't change anything in mine. They're talking about in chat what's going on. What's the default FOV? They're saying the default FOV is 90, but it doesn't really feel like 90. Can I turn off like head bobbing and stuff? Maybe that would help. Maybe if I wasn't bouncing around so much. No. No. Okay. I think the FOV would be a lot more manageable if, like, that didn't move everything around and running didn't bob and maybe the head bob was reduced a little. I think it could probably be better. Played in third person? Yeah, I think I might. When I'm just traveling around in the game, I think I'll probably do it in first person. Because first person starts like this, but then you can zoom it out to this. And that's almost like a ghetto FOV adjustment. That seems pretty doable. So, I'm in the exact same position in the game world as the difference between, like, that zoomed in or that. You can see the side of the tree there on the right side of the screen. Like, that's pretty significantly more viewable area for the exact same location in the game world. How do you zoom out? If you hit V to go into third person, you start like this, hold down the middle mouse button, and drag your mouse back. And that will get you the longer view. Kind of weird they didn't think of streamers when they made the voice system. Streamers is just one of 1,000 things they didn't think about when they made the voice system. Like, seriously, again, I am not convinced that anyone that has played multiplayer games was sitting in the design meeting when they okayed always on microphones. I'm not convinced anyone that plays multiplayer games was in that meeting. Because there are literally thousands of reasons you would never want an always on microphone. Ever. And then here's the thing. Not only does it baffle me that they made that decision, but then to go back and try to justify said decision, that was really when I was just like, what, like what? And then the reasons that they used to justify the decision are it's like, I'm sorry. Are we speaking the same language? Like, I don't I don't know. What decision are we talking about? We're talking about the decision that Bethesda did originally to not ever include any options for push to talk or anything. Larry Lowell says, turn off the mic, easy peasy. Well, see, here's the hilarious thing. Like, the justification for always on mic was because they wanted more people to use it. That was the original justification. They wanted to leave the mic on all the time to encourage people to use it more in a more immersive, like that's what they thought. And what's crazy is if you think about it for even a second and you think to yourself, so we want to make the game more immersive and encourage people to talk by broadcasting things that players don't want broadcasted. Okay. That's, again, I don't understand how anyone walked out of a meeting going, yeah, that's a good reason. That's good. That's a good idea. Oh yeah, it sounds good. Yeah, sure. Just like the consoles, right? I'm sure the PC players won't care. Yeah, no problem. Sure. It'd be fine. Okay. That's cool. Okay. Captain Jonas says, that just ain't it, Chief. Oh, please, if you can give me any insight on what the actual reasons are, I beg of you to let me know. I would love to know. I would love to know what they were thinking. Seriously. Please throw me a bone. Like, I mean, trust me, I don't like thinking that they don't know what they're talking about. I'm the last person that wants to think that one of my favorite game developers is completely out of touch with reality. I'm a fanboy of Bethesda, for God's sake. You know? So, yeah, like, I'm wondering. We'll see. But yeah. It could be worse. It could be a mobile game. Okay. Anyway. Oh, Captain oh, okay. Gotcha, buddy. Gotcha. Damn. See, I thought you were going to, like, enlighten me. I got so excited. I was thinking, like, maybe he knows something I don't know. No. He was actually agreeing with me. Darn it. Oh, hey, buddy. Fender. We're going to do more of those on live, but we're not really waiting for that for now. Or dealing with that for now. Alrighty. Well, I think I've seen enough. I think I've seen enough. Yeah. So, yeah. So we'll go over it real quick. We'll just make oh, hold on. Oh, serotryptamine. Awesome. Okay. Well, that'd be great. Maybe we'll figure that out later. Anyway. So, let's go ahead and we're gonna talk real quick. I'm gonna say this right now. Just from the little bit I played, I have a low-key uncomfortable feeling in my head. And I don't mean like general uncomfortable. I mean like I feel like if I were to play this longer that I could get a headache because of this FOV, which is concerning. But does that mean I'm not going to do the 100% run? No, I'm still am. I mean, I'm going to try. We're definitely going to try to do the 100% run. As long as I, don't get headaches and stuff. It does look like there might be a new fix to the FOV out, which is great. That's something to definitely look into. In fact, serotryptamine, if you could, shoot me a PM with that info, and I'm going to try that off stream tonight and see if I can get it working. Because if I can get the FOV working, that's... Yeah. Lance of All says, I'm still excited for the 100% playthrough. Well, here's the deal, man. Like, I'm excited for it, too. I'm excited to explore this world. I'm excited to see all the new lore. I'm excited to see the new weapons, the new perk system. Like, even though I'm having some major issues with this game, I'm still like 80% completely excited to play it. Obviously this is kind of a bumpy road for Bethesda right now. I don't know what's going on at their company, but it's very clear to us as fans that there is something going on that is not in the player's interest. That's all I can say for sure. I know that there are thousands of people that really want this game to do well, that are telling them exactly what they want, and they are coming up with excuses and reasons not to give us what we're screaming for. And as a player who's been a fan of Bethesda for years, it's a very confusing time. Because I fundamentally feel that a lot of the stuff we're asking for is not going to lose them money. In fact, I bet you if they made a big show of listening to us and putting in what we're asking for, I bet you that they will sell more copies by far. I bet you they will make more money if they listen to us. Which is why it's even more confusing. Why aren't they listening to us? Anywhere you look, people are pooping on Fallout 76, calling it a cash grab, calling it flooded with issues, calling it not well thought out. And it's like, and the players are sitting here going, this is what you need to do to fix it. And they're just coming up with reasons why they want to keep it the same. I don't know what else we can do. Yeah, I don't know. But, yes, Laser Soup, to their credit, they did update the Reddit thread saying they will be adding push to talk. That's awesome. And that's a good start. I actually tweeted that out yesterday. That was a great start. But at the same time, it's like the PTT is good, but there's other stuff that like needs to be addressed. Like the FOV thing, man. I'll tell you this right now, Bethesda, nobody cares about cutscenes and clipping. If we can't play the game without getting a headache, it doesn't matter how well the character models line up. It just doesn't matter. Like, let us make that sacrifice. Don't lock the FOV and INI files. Let us decide. Do we want to be able to play the game with bad character models? Or do we want to not play the game with right character models? Think about that for a second, please. Because I'm not speaking just for myself here. So yeah, I mean, it's wild. It's wild. And again, I don't know. Okay, a lot of people are saying the FOV isn't that bad. You're right. The FOV is not that bad. However, there are people like me that if we play in this FOV for hours and hours and hours, it makes our head hurt. That's just how it is. I wish it wasn't. Trust me. I'm the first to say I wish it wasn't like that. But that's exactly how it is for some of us. It literally makes us uncomfortable if we play it for hours and hours and hours. So yeah. Rindu says, why would you care? Why would they care you already paid? Dude, I'm not the person that they need to be worried about. I'm a Fallout fanboy. I probably would have bought it even if it was worse than this. The people they need to look out for are the people that every single day I see more and more and more people saying that they're canceling their pre-order, they're skipping this game, they're waiting for the next big single-player Fallout. Like, I'm seeing more and more people say that, and the reasons they keep saying are the same reasons that have been brought up in this beta the entire time. So it's crazy, man. Like, again, I'm trying to figure out why they won't let us play this game the way we want to. And in some cases, like, need to. Like, I'm praying to all that's holy that this stuff Saro found out about the FOV is good, because I was going to play this game for 8 hours a day for weeks, or at least a week. And I played this today for, God, not even 30 minutes, and my head started feeling uncomfortable. I am legit concerned about our playthrough right now. And that's the first time I've ever said that about a Fallout game. And that sucks. That really, really, really sucks. So yeah. I'm getting old, man. I know, I really am. I'm getting old. My old head can't keep up with the kids and their low FOVs these days. Oh, see, now Shootsy. I see we got some thinkers in chat. Okay. But yeah, anyway, again, like the only thing I can hope for is that Twitch recently knocked it out of the park at this year's TwitchCon, because in one foul swoop they gave us partners of 5+ years 5 major features in a single day. The TwitchCon keynote was one of the best things ever, because for one of the first times I've been on Twitch, I couldn't leave there without saying to myself, those guys listen to us. They are implementing things we have been asking for years. Bethesda needs their TwitchCon 2018 keynote, especially right now. Bethesda needs to stand up and, like, really address this shit going on. I honestly think at this point it's the only way they're going to save this game. Although, of course I say this, and watch it be the best-selling Fallout game ever, which would be the worst thing for us dedicated players ever, because they're just like, oh, cool, we don't need to do anything, and it'll still sell great. Awesome. Okay, perfect. So, I really hope that's not the case. But yeah. And again, by the way, before we switch over to Thronebreaker, which I'm about to do, I do think it's important that I end these mini rants by saying, I know a lot of people at Bethesda. They're really, really good people that fundamentally care about what they're doing. There are excellent, excellent, excellent people there that are doing their damnedest to deliver us exactly what we're asking for. And there are elements completely outside of their control that are not allowing them to deliver it. So it's real easy to just blame, like, Bethesda, but just know that like the core of Bethesda, the people that made Morrowind and all, you know, those guys, a lot of them are still in the company, and a lot of them are paying attention. It's just, again, I hope it's not getting to the point where there's so many people there that don't play games that it's too much noise. It's just too much noise. Totally, Tim says, it's not an excuse. It's not an excuse, but it's something to keep in mind. And the reason I'm saying this, for the record, the whole reason I'm saying this is because, yeah, the FOV might be terrible. And yeah, maybe the revenge system is terrible. And maybe it's buggy. And maybe there's no push to talk. Maybe there's 1,000 different issues. But every so often, you're going to walk into a building like this, and you're going to see an exceptionally well-designed location that somebody spent hours painstakingly crafting to tell a story. And you'll be able to look around and see all the work that that person put into that location. And those people are still at Bethesda. And that's one of the reasons I'm planning on 100%ing this game. Is because I'm really hoping that, like, all that quality that's still in there is in here somewhere. We may have to look for it a little more than normal. But I think it's here. I think it's here. I think it's in here. And yeah. And I'm trusting that in our 100% run we will find it. Yeah, this is the FOV for everyone freaking out in chat. This is the default FOV. And it's been like, and look what happens when you like swing melee weapons. Like the camera goes all over the place. Like it is, yeah. Woo. Yeah. So it's a little bit hard. Bob Gray says, Cohh is trying so hard to love it. No, well, that's the thing. I already know I'm not going to love it, unfortunately. But I might end up really liking it if we can find enough good stuff. And again, like the FOV sucks, but this isn't bad. And hopefully these FOV fixes that Sarah's talking about may work, and maybe there'll be a workaround on release. Like, yeah, it'll be interesting. Hey, Shannon, how are you? Thank you so much. I know. Thank you, Shannon. I'm sitting here being sad about Fallout. Yeah. Anyway. All right. Let's go play some Thronebreaker. This is going to be it for Fallout for now. The next time you see this on the channel, unless they do more betas, which I don't think they are, will be going out on there. So actually, you know what? Oh, wow. Agamir just confirmed, Cohh. FOV editing does still work. Well, that's great news. Okay. That's really good news. Awesome. Awesome. So if I have to just turn off my microphone and edit my NI files for an FOV, I'll do it. Like, okay. I would hate to not be able to participate. Like, I like the idea of talking to other people that I find in the game. But, that's good. And for the record, I do want to make it clear, even if I can't fix the FOV, we are still going to do the 100%. I'm going to figure it out. We're going to make it work somehow. I don't care how much you don't want me to play your game, Bethesda. I'm going to play it, and I'm going to damn enjoy it. I don't care how hard you try to keep me away. Sure, no push to talk. Sure, no FOV. I don't care. I'm going to enjoy your damn game. Challenge accepted. All right. Anyway. I need some beers. So anyway, I will. If you guys are heading out for the Fallout, I will see you guys at 8 a.m. on the 14th. We are going to be doing a 100% exploration run. We're going to be going to every single location. We're going to be going to do every single quest, every single public event. I'm going to do everything I can in this game on October 14th. So I hope to see you guys there. And yeah, thanks for being here today.